to you this beautiful day. Good afternoon. This is the Sunday Show. I am Pamela Zamfara, and the Sunday Show comes your way live from the studios of NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. Now, I have a very interesting topic and a guest you definitely want to.
Thank you, stereo. But the people on stereo. But the people forget you. Make them dance like say no tomorrow. Don't be smarting. So be giving other people what they wanting. As I know, you know, say this the life show for show. You know, be any mini money more. Whether from Kano or from Toronto, shake it, yaro. Nothing like it go. This jam that you feeling, you know, be being so. But the one shall I go change it in so. Hey, I've been every change you the one. Change is always constant. Oh, yeah, change your style and change your pattern. You see, if you name it, something want to happen, and it's something I cannot tell you. And it's something is very, very real. If there's someone, make sure like double before you got the control. No time for story, no time for story. You cannot get it. Make sure that you make it. You know me see something. No time for story. You cannot get it. Make sure you make it.
About there. Now, what value do you attach to yourself? What value do you also place on people around you? We will be talking today about self-value or self-worth. And I have in the studio Tega Omogo. She is a counselor. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
And you look so bright and beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me here today.
All right. So our topic for discussion today says self-value. We would quickly go to the streets of Abuja to hear what people think about self-value and self-worth, and then we'll be back in the studio to discuss.
I value myself enough in the sense that I can't do anything that will hurt me. So if you can't do anything, you value yourself. You can't just see death coming and you walk towards the death, or you can't see something that will kill you or that will injure you. You still go ahead, and it's only it's only an animal that will wait for. Even animals, they value themselves.
The only thing that I think that will make one not to value themselves is when you see yourself in a situation that, even if you see yourself in a situation that you are helpless, you still seek help. That means it's value. I place so much value on myself, as in so much that I can't even explain it all. You know, I place so much value on myself that I'm most conscious of myself. Anything regarding me, anything that have to do with me, my mental health, my self-care, my financial growth, anything about, and as in the aspect of myself I know I can grow myself, I know its value.
If there's anything like 101%, that's how much I value myself, because I'm a brand on my own, a big brand coming up, and that's it. Anyways, I value myself in high esteem.
I think believing in myself, looking forward to what the future brings, and hoping for better life.
It's good to know that you're still with us on the Unity Station on the Sunday Show. So all respondents said they valued themselves. I'm wondering who are all these people that are committing suicide up like every day. Let's look at the word value in itself. What do you think, or in your definition, what is value?
Value is the currency you place on something.
Okay.
Plain. That's the currency you place on something. That's what value is. What value is this thing to you? Is it something are you placing a high value? So is the currency you place on it really high? I'm using currency because that's what most people can relate to. Yes, that's what value is.
Okay. So, why is self-value important to, why is self-value important? Let's leave it at that.
Because I'm a person of faith. So I would say that there is a part in the Bible that says that love your neighbor as much as you love yourself. So loving yourself is very important. So when they say value yourself, there are some things that you will not do. There's some things you won't engage in because you place some value on yourself. You will not do things that would devalue you. There is, let me use, if you have a Ferrari, for instance, and you put dust on it, and okay, let me use the one that everybody is very familiar with. Like you have $100, yeah, and you take the $100 and you squeeze it, and you throw it, and as far as you don't rip it apart, you squeeze it, you put dust on it, everything. Does it still remain $100? It still does. So that's the currency that is attached to it. Why is self-value important? If you don't take care of yourself, nobody's going to take care of you. So the value you place on yourself is the same value that other people are going to place on you. That's why sometimes we'll tell a person,
In the way people value themselves.
well, I think that a lot of people are looking at external things, external factors for value. And this is why we're having many of the problems that we have, especially when we're talking about people, taking their own lives. I think that is what that is. When you look at external factors, and life was designed to throw you lemons. It was designed to throw you challenges. This is why we talk about resilience. So if life throws you stuff, and it will always throw you stuff. If it throws you adults, but they are not yet adults, their brains have not fully developed, and so they are not even sure where they stand. They know they are acting like children. In fact, their parents are treating them like children. However, they think they've grown up. I'm no more a child. Why are you treating me like this? After
You
all,
get to hear that statement a
I'm
lot.
growing in some areas. What's wrong with you? However, that is the time that parents need to start putting in what they need inside. We don't just build what they can get externally. We're not just sending them to good schools, buying gadgets for them, making them go for parties, making them have the best friends or going to the best schools. It's time for you to start telling them their worth. You are enough. You are smart.
plan for me. They plan for me. Yeah, every time we fight about who's wrong or right, pushing each other every day and night. We feel alright. Pass me, let me feel alright. Let me feel alright. And if it's money that you want, you know I got it, girl. You know I got it. And if it's loving that you want, you know I got it, girl. You know I got it. And baby, why you they complain? Baby, just they maintain. Why you just they complain? See, they just they maintain. And if it's money that you want, you know I got it, girl. You know I got it. And if not loving that you want, you know I got it, girl. You know I got it. Yeah. You they complain. Baby, just they maintain. Why you they complain? Sit down there, just they maintain. Yeah, every time we fight about who's wrong or right, pushing each other every day and night. Why can't we make things right? Pass me the, let me feel alright. Let me feel alright.
Welcome back. Lovely song there. Let's remember that the Sunday show is a phone-in program where you value. Yes, my guest is still here. Before we went on that break, I now remember that, oh, okay, parenting now is not being done like it was as of old, you know. So I'm wondering, how do we imbibe this self-value in our children? We always most parents, I would say, we do the shouting thing, we do the beating thing because that is what we know. But I know there's a new way of parenting now. Talk to us about that. And our phone lines are open. Please, you can make those calls and either contribute or just send your shout-outs. We're here for you. All right.
Okay, so what I say is a new way of parenting. Okay, let's say it's a new way of parenting. However, most importantly, let me not say however, most importantly, we need to know that we're parenting a different generation from ours. Like some people will say, oh, we turned out all right. Or you will say, to stop beating us and everything. Many of us were traumatized. Many of us were bruised. Many of us don't even have relationship with our parents because of how much we felt that they bruised us and traumatized us in the way they were raising us. But they didn't know better. So parents are intentional about parenting. You have 3 children, you cannot parent the 3 of them the same way. You must know them to be able to parent them the way that you should parent. You see this, whether you're flogging or you're not flogging, I don't like to get into it. I really don't like to get into that conversation because I have seen where some children also condition the child into expecting to be flogged.
Okay.
For children that are growing up, you have to connect with them before you can correct a child. I have seen it too many times. Before I used to just give theory, but now I'm in practice. Correct a child. I have seen it too many times. Before I used to just give theory, but now I'm in practical with my child. When you want him to do means it's not worth it. You are not going to get that goal smashed, and it will crush your self-esteem and your self-worth. And then you will think you're not good enough to do anything. So for you to be able to do that, you must take baby steps. What is the first one that you have done? Because every time when a person comes to a point where they fail, one question we always ask, or I always ask, is, what have you done before?
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, can you hear me? Good afternoon, can you hear me? Oh, I can't really, I didn't get that. All right,
So if we ask you, what have you done in the past? I had a session during the course of the week, and the person was complaining, oh, he doesn't do well at anything, he's a failure. And, you know, there was
a JAM student took her own life because she failed JAM. And I think, well, I'm not blaming, but I think parenting has a lot to do with this. How do we bring up our children so they have that self-worth and know that I am not, I can do a lot of things. And if I don't, I can try again. When I fail, it's not the end. So how do we, in very few words, please?
This is why, when they tell parents to enroll their children for programs that people do, everybody's like, I beg, they're going to school, leave them, it's holiday. When you